Alright, so Amy was kind of annoying to deal with to start off with, so I'm tempted to change things up a little bit and try... Wait, I'm 40% done after 2 stages? Huh. Well, this is one that the brother's not going to be around at because he's busy doing adult things, so...
It's my turn now.
Alright, let's get back into it. Hopefully we can finish it up. Okay. I'm not reading that out. Okay, so, last I checked, we got stuck in... I guess it's gonna show this again.
Gee, what was that? I wonder if I'm dreaming.
You wish you were dreaming.
Oh my! I need to get out of this place!
And, actually, real quick, let me check something. Okay, we're good. I just wanted to make sure that everything was okay. I've been spending a fair amount of time with The Witcher, so I wanted to make sure that I set up my recording software properly. The files that I get from that can be a bit, massive, so I wanted to make sure that I was actually setting things up properly. Okay, so let's take a look at the map for this place. So, I'm assuming my goal is to get to the captain's room, so I guess we'll check one place at a time. Oh, I guess this is where I needed to go.
Where do you think you're going, Amy?
Away from here?
Eggman, no!
You can't get away this easily.
Hello.
Sonic, help!
Too late, buddy.
Birdie!
Uh-oh. Well, we know what's gonna happen here since we've seen it. It's just from a different perspective now.
It's a Chaos Emerald! What?
I don't need you when I've got this. Yama!
At your service, sir.
Dispose of these annoying pests. Give them all you got.
Aye, aye, sir. Will comply.
I've got better things to do.
You say that.
Stop, Mr. Robot!
Okay, so this is after Sonic's beat him up a little bit.
Please stop!
Amy? That's one of Eggman's clunkers. Out of my way!
No! He helped me before by letting me escape. This robot is different. You don't need to hurt him, okay?
Amy! Okay, I guess I'll let him go then.
Yeah, you've got more important things to worry about anyway.
The egg carrier's losing altitude.
We're fresh out of time. Take Amy and clear out, fast!
What about you?
I'll nail that Eggman. Can't let him escape.
Alrighty then.
I knew you would save me, Sonic. You're my hero. You okay? It's dangerous here. Don't pay attention to Eggman anymore. Free yourself. Come on.
Why are you helping me?
I said we'd be friends, and I'm returning your favor. Even this birdie wants you to be free.
And you know this
Eggman's
how?
not the kind of man you should work for. Amy, come on, let's get going. Until we meet again, Mr. Robot. Take care of yourself.
Okay, that's how we're doing it. Wait, since when did you do that? I don't remember you being able to do that. Actually, where's the X-Tornado? Huh, guess we're not gonna see much then. Am I the only one that thinks that looks like stock explosion footage? That looks a little too high res to be this game. So much for the tornado, I guess. Wonder where Tails is off to. I guess we'll find out later.
Sonic is doing. He's always rescuing me, it seems. I should be more independent. You know, you
What?
sure surprised me by having a Chaos Emerald with you. No wonder they were after you, my feathered friend.
Now what?
Hey, a pendant. Wow.
Oh, I see. That's how it's gonna go.
So I'll help you find your family. Does Eggman have them captive now?
Look, you already know the
He
answer.
does. So I'll help you find your family. I've come this far. I may as well go all the way. That robot said Dr. Eggman's base is in the Mystic Ruins. So what do you say we check it out?
Oh, I see how this is gonna go. It's all going to converge onto the same thing, isn't it? Actually, that probably would make actually that would make sense given what I know about the game's story. Wonder what you'll have to say. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so let's take a look around, see if there's anything different. Okay, that part isn't collapsed in. Interesting. I guess they don't want to... I can't tell if those are clouds or stars. Look. I think they're meant to be stars, given the resolution in this game. Wonder if there's anything interesting up here. Doesn't look like much. Alright then. Whee! Alrighty then. Apparently hedgehogs always land on their feet. Is that what I'm seeing here? Actually, now that I'm thinking of it, I'm wondering if I could... I'm gonna look around a little bit, actually. Interesting. I have a feeling that the reason I was having trouble with Sonic is that I hadn't properly explored everything. So if I do that, that opens up. And the Chow Egg drops. So I'm wondering, maybe that's how I get this Chow Egg in particular over there. I mean, I may as well explore since I don't have much else to do in this campaign, it would seem. I'm not sure how long each of these separate ones are going to be. I imagine Tails and Knuckles are going to have 10 stages each, but the fact that we're at 40%, I'm guessing Amy's probably only going to be about... What would that be, 5 stages then? That makes sense. The problem is I don't think this will necessarily work with Amy because I won't have the hammer jump. So I'm not sure I'd be able to reach there unless I had someone like Tails, right? Well, I didn't jump at all there because I suck, but I think the point remains. I think it's worth trying at least to make the jump at least once. So we'll go ahead and try that once. Whoops, that threw it. Yeah, okay, so I definitely don't have my hammer to jump with. Okay, yeah, that ain't happening. So if I want to deal with that, it'll... I don't know. It might be worth seeing if that is at least what I think it is, because I can at least make the jump if I use the hammer jump. So once that I build enough speed, I should be able to get what I need going for that. It's just a matter of building up that momentum. And boop! Nice. Now the question is whether that'll work here as well. I'm not sure if I can build enough momentum, or if it'll matter. Didn't seem like it wanted me to land on it anyway. Interesting. Either way, I'll have to try some other time. Let's get on with the main objective. At least since that I've played through all of Sonic's campaign, I know where Eggman's base is. Alright, let's get going. Heck, I might be able to visit Big if he's around. Because for some reason I haven't gotten the Become Friends with Big achievement yet, which is kind of surprising when I think about it. Alright, now where are we going? Okay, so I'm right there. Okay, let's take this path. I wonder if we'll find anything interesting in here. Hard to say. Okay, from here... Yeah, this way. Just follow the path adjacent to this and we should be good. Heh. Looks like you almost go faster when I use your jump. Especially going uphill. I don't know, I think that's been my biggest... Hello, Precious. Okay. Looks like there are emblems in the world itself. Good thing I went looking around. Well, this is technically Big's house, but it looks like there isn't much here. So I guess in that case, we can just head off to the ruins themselves. So let's take... Where's the path? Let's go this way. And since I'm bored... Well, I wouldn't say bored yet, but still, you get the point. I mean, why would I not jump around like a maniac? Okay, I'm probably not going to be able to get up there unless I've built up momentum as per what I've been blathering on about. So let's see what lies this way.
I don't remember this bridge. Looks dangerously suspicious.
Which means we're going in, right?
Wanna go?
Look, we already know the answer. We're going. I just hope we don't have to deal with that robot chasing us. I'm trying to remember. Well, okay, various versions of Metal Sonic, I imagine. There's the fun one. Yeah, I remember discussing this with the brother a while back. Let's go see what there is to see. Okay, not allowed in there. Although, calling it now, every story is going to inevitably converge. Okay, that's the way out, as per usual. I always select something. But calling it now, all the stories are going to end up converging into this area. It just seems to be the nature of the beast at the moment. Is this gonna work? How did I do this before? Well, I'm not sure how that worked, but okay, let's go. Final egg? Okay. This can't be the last stage, can it? Oh, come on!
Not you again!
My sentiments exactly. Get out of my face, I don't like you. What, am I gonna end up... What, is that my final boss fight, dealing with that creep? Actually, that's probably exactly what it is. The Problem is that if this is as slow as I think it's gonna... If it keeps up with this... I don't want to say anemic pace, but if it definitely keeps being more slowly paced, I'm not sure I'm gonna enjoy this. Ha! Well, at least the robot doesn't seem to be actively pursuing me at the moment, but I don't like the fact that I have 4 lives. Oh, come on, you pile of crap. I mean, I suppose that was intentional.
The robot that was following you is closing in on you. It'll be over if that robot catches you. You must get away from it no matter what.
Yeah, I already know that. Tell me something I don't.
Use the switch to bring the elevator down. Until it comes down, hide somewhere.
I'm assuming that I can go under here so that Mr. Robot doesn't see me, but I guess it doesn't matter too much now. Alrighty then. Okay, of course, let's go. I doubt I could just hide behind that. That would be way too easy. What's over this way? Ooh, I like. I very much like. Guess I'll just move on. What's that thing have to say for itself?
This is the right one. Try and find the correct door.
What do they mean by right? Oh. That seems obtuse. Needlessly so. Ow! Rude! I was building up for a life. Not that I have any life. Oh. Okay, I think I ruined the punchline. Okay, I'm moving on before this game makes me want to kill someone. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the other ways. If I want to do that, I can do it another time. Ah, crap, it can jump after me. Wait, that was it? Huh. Well, at least it was mercifully short. Although it seems odd that it's based on that conceit of grabbing the balloon to get away from a robot. Kind of surprised that it's still pursuing us, though, because didn't it get what it wanted?
That was a close one. I saw no sign of your relatives, Birdie. Oh, you escaped from the egg carrier. So maybe your family's still in there.
It went and boom.
Let's investigate, wanna?
It went boom. Okay, admittedly, Sanic fixed some of that, but, A, how are we gonna get to the egg carrier? B, why am I doing this? If I knew that, I wouldn't be doing it. Ah, well. I mean, thus far, it hasn't been awful, but... I mean, this game definitely shows its age. I think that's the best way to really put it. This game shows its age. I have a feeling Gamma's gonna have something to do with that. Or maybe that entrance. Well, if we're going to the egg carrier, how exactly are we gonna get there? I'm trying to think, how would we get to the carrier? I mean, best thing I can think of is... There is that path going that direction, but I would have thought that that would just be the way back up. Alright, now we've got a bit of momentum going. What's this way? Probably something involving Knuckles or Gamma. I doubt that they just have a dead end there for no reason. Now I just need to find where that stairs back up to the ruins are. It's like you're one with nature or something. I feel so relaxed. I mean, disregarding the Egg Fortress. Oh, that was easy. Let's go. Come on. Do you have to make that annoying sound? Fine. So, how to get to the egg carrier?
The train
Try to
headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
I had a feeling. Let's go. Crap. So much for a trick. Wait, boat. Huh. I have a feeling that's gonna come into play for a different character. But I'm trying to think, who would need a boat? Maybe Big? Either that or Knuckles. Because Tails can fly, so that wouldn't make any sense. And Sonic wouldn't want to go near it, and we've gone through all of Sonic's nonsense anyway. At least until the final showdown. Alright, where to go, strange
Go
thing?
to the egg carrier crash site. You might find something.
And where is the egg carrier crash site? Well, that was a weird visual bug. I have a feeling I wasn't supposed to see that. Oh, someone's covering that up so I can't accidentally fall in there. Good thinking. Okay, so here's the city center. Okay, I'll admit the music does get stuck in your head and it is actually kind of nice. It's definitely not the greatest you'll ever hear, but you know what? I don't know. I've already said that I find this endearing if nothing else. So, I don't know, it's gonna be hard for me to critique this. Well, actually, it's gonna be hard for me to critique it honestly, because when I really think of it, I've got a soft spot for it. That's really what it comes down to. Anything of interest this way? Nope, this is still closed off and I can't build enough momentum to do a hammer jump. In that case... Is that a boat? It is a boat.
Yay, it's them!
Alright. I don't like that.
Oh no! Are you okay?
Uh-oh.
You idiot! How could you do this?
Did it? Did it really go to that length? Did it just do what I think it did? There's no way. No, this is a Sonic game. They wouldn't go that far. But I have a feeling... Alright, I have a feeling that this is going to be the final showdown, though. Given that this thing's been chasing us all over the place, it would make sense. Okay, real quick, let's get a ring. I need to keep him on back heel. Rude, sir. At least long enough so that he will open up that thing. Ow. Hup. And hup. Huh, that was lucky of me. Just be patient, just be patient. Whoop! That was close. So I can knock him all over the... I can knock him around a fair amount. But I'm just trying to think, how do I trigger... How do I trigger him opening that slot? Do I just have to outlast him? This seems like quite a while to be on this single boss phase. The one time I wish my brother were around. Ah, well, but... Okay, so it does look like it triggers after a while, but... Okay, this is new. Ow! Ow! Okay, so... That's part of this phase, I imagine. Hoop! Okay, good. Huh. I guess we're good. Cool. That also might be a reason why I didn't get as many lives, because there wasn't as much precariousness. If that is a word. There we go. I'll take my one ring and go.
Please wake up, Birdie. Are you okay? Can you fly?
Yeah, I had a feeling they wouldn't go that far. And drop. And then fly right up. Yep.
Whoa! You did it! Now you three can live in peace again.
Yay! Look at my amazing hand animation. Yeah, well. I'm assuming that's just the end of this then, huh? Huh.
I'm so happy.
Wait until chaos gets big.
I'm going to try my best too.
We'll see how that turns out then.
Just watch me. I'll make that Sonic respect me.
Ah, great.
And by that time, it's gonna be too late.
Welp. Alright, so that was Amy's campaign. Well, mercifully short, I think is the best way I could describe that, if I'm being completely honest with myself. A, this music doesn't necessarily, well, I don't like it necessarily as much. I don't know, it's not the worst thing I've ever had to deal with, and it's probably definitely not going to be the worst after the brother's done with me. But at least it is done. Alright, I'm gonna shut off the music for my own end, just for my own sake. I'll turn it back on when I think it might go to something more engaging, but regardless. Huh. I don't think I would have minded Amy's stages as much if Zero weren't constantly hounding us. I understand wanting to have someone to give us motivation to keep moving forward, but the problem is that Amy is not one for moving fast, as we saw. She is noticeably slower than Sonic, and after having spent time playing with Sonic, playing her felt anemic, I think is the best way I could put it. Just felt sluggish. And I don't think that was by... Well, I think to some degree that was by design, given the circumstances, but it felt like... But while controlling Sonic feels like you're barely in control, Amy feels like you're not able to respond properly in a lot of ways. And I think that's probably my biggest criticism of Amy's levels. Admittedly, though, it was just 4 stages, and then you fight the robot that's been chasing you and you're done. So there is that resolution there. And you have been getting happy endings and all that fun stuff. So it's not like it's the biggest deal ever, but still. Kinda wish that more could have been done with it, but at the same time, Amy probably is my least favorite character in the whole thing. Actually, well, I don't know. Yeah, she probably is, if I'm being honest with myself. But, I don't know, I'll probably get angry messages telling people, "Oh my gosh, how can you not respect Amy?" I'm sorry. Too bad. Ah, well. I mean, it's my personal opinion. You don't like it, that's fine, but I don't know. Amy's not... I understand her purpose in the story as the shunned love interest, but I guess in some ways she's different from... I think that's kind of the point. They try to make her different from the stereotype by making Sonic the one that doesn't want anything to do with her. Outside of... Well, obviously, there is a degree that Sonic cares about her, but not in the... you know what? I'm not going to go any further, because I'm going to get so many angry messages saying, "How dare you not know this?" Or "How dare you this?" Or, I don't know. And that's probably the biggest problem with approaching the Sonic fan base, is that they can get a little incensed about things that might not necessarily matter in the grand scheme of things. And I don't remember actually going to that temple. Oh, right, yeah, we did. Okay, now I remember. That makes sense. Yeah, oh well. Is there anything else worth mentioning, or... I don't know. I don't know how long these credits are gonna go, and since this isn't as long as the Sonic stage was, I'm not sure what exactly to fill the time with. I mean, I can sort of guess how long it's gonna take given what the images are in the background, but I don't know. Okay, so I guess I could try and spend a bit of time figuring out what I'm gonna do next, because I'm trying to think. If I go by my plan of getting through the less interesting characters first, then I guess hitting big would be the next step. But I'm wondering if it might be a better idea to start with Tails' story first, just so I can get a bit more context as to what's going on overall. Because if I go over to Steam achievements, I still haven't become friends with Big. I'm hoping that shows up. But actually, I don't know how Bandicam handles Steam achievements. Maybe if I were doing a screen reach and record, it wouldn't be a big deal, but then I wouldn't have my frame rate counter. Either way, just trying to think. Is there anything else worth mentioning? I think that covers most things. So, yeah, just to keep on talking about... Yeah, I think I will go deal with Big next. That way I can get that taken care of, and then move on to hopefully something more interesting. Although, I'm curious to see how that story will wrap up, because I'm assuming that it's going to be basically 4 or 5 levels of the hunt for Froggy, and I'm not entirely sure how that's going to resolve, because I don't think we're getting Froggy back until Chaos has been whipped. And I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen until the finale. And in fact, based on what I know about the story, I can almost guarantee that it won't happen that way. So, it's hard to say. I mean, I guess I could get a start on it now. I've got 20 minutes. But, nah, I think I'll leave it for another day. I've done what I wanted to in this. If I do anything today, I'll probably just mess around a little bit with Tails' story. And that's probably the most that I'll do. Alrighty then. So, let's just make sure that I actually did everything. 'Cause that seems short.
Select your character.
I guess I did. So, we've got Knuckles, Tails, Big, and Gamma left. So, I guess I will do Big next. So, stay tuned for that, I suppose. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all later.